Okay, you are at a point in the class right now where it's time to start really organizing and cleaning up your course website. And so I'm going to walk you through some of the specifics on how to do that. And so this short video is going to have a lot of little things that you might want to go back and replay and focus on as you try to get your website looking better and more organized from this point in the course as we move on. And I'm going to turn off Bill Evans right now. He's playing in the background just so I can concentrate and so you can. So here I am on a sample website, Google site called my Radford sample site. And right now at this point in the class, you've already got a number of projects that are part of your website. So I'm just going to quickly make a bunch of fake pages just quickly. And just imagine that these are some of the pages that you have created already on your site. So I know that I have a page that's about me, created that, and you linked some information about yourself, a Google tour of some of the important places where you learned some important things, and some other information about your life. Very interesting. So I'm just going to save this, and I'm going to create another new page that just says, just for now, I'm just going to call these Project 1, and I'm going to create. And again, this is just kind of fake and make-believe to fill my pretend site up, my sample site up with some pages that reflect some of the things that you've done. So Project 2, I'll make 3 project pages, and right now you probably have 4 or 5 of these called different things. And I'm going to save that one. I'm not going to put anything on them right now. Just so imagine that Project 2 might be one of the pages where you addressed what's worth learning or a big picture concept map or something like that. I'll do one more. We'll do Project 3. Okay, I'm going to create that. All right. So again, I posted another video that showed you how to organize and arrange your menu on the left, but I'm going to reiterate what I said in the earlier video, as well as show you another way to organize these things. So first of all, I want to talk a little bit about how the stuff on the left might be organized, a way that you might organize them from this point in the class on. So I'm actually going to go to the home page. And by the way, later on in this short video, I'm going to show you something I think would be good for you to put on the home page. Some of you don't have anything on your home page. When you get to the home page, it's just a big blank with a menu, and that doesn't look very good on a website. At the very least, you should maybe put your About Me page on the web as your home page. But I'm going to show you, I'll show you some other options. But for now, on my home page, I'm going to go to edit it, and I'm actually going to put a picture on here because I want to talk about this as an organizational tool. So I'm going to go to Insert an Image. I will upload from my desktop the course big picture. And this is something I talked about in the notes, and I'm going to put that in there. Okay. So I'm going to make it a little smaller so it fits on the screen. Ooh, that's too small. Yikes. Large. I'll make it original size. And we'll just work with this because it's kind of hard to see, in my window of communicating to you is squished to fit it all in here. So anyway, so I'm going to click Save. Here's my home page now. And again, this picture, I would get it to fit better. But if you recall from the course, the big picture discusses some ways in which I think the best uses of technology to improve anything that a teacher does in their job, whether they're a regular education teacher, special education teacher, kindergarten teacher, early childhood, all the way up through secondary ed, specific content areas. I think that the best ways in which you as an educator would use technology to improve your practice include ways to address the use of technology for instructional improvement, to use technology to help build community, to use technology to help manage the process of being a professional educator. And the fourth category that you can't see on this screen because it's squished right now is the professional development category. And that's something that all of you are going to need to include as part of your professional journey constantly, and that is things you're going to do to continually improve your own practice, your own professional development. So those are the 4 areas, and those I think are a really good way to organize your main menu. You don't have to do it this way, but I've suggested this or hinted at this in some of the projects, and so my purpose in this video is to kind of show you how you might do that organizationally. Okay, so here's my homepage now up here, and so I have something on my homepage. As I mentioned, I'm gonna put something else on here at the end of this video that shows you how I think you might want to arrange your homepage. Okay, so I want to organize my menu over here, and one way that I'm going to organize it to make it make sense for me is all the projects I do that I think are addressing using technology to improve instruction. I want to put it on something over here that says instruction. It's like a main page. And so rather than fill my menu up over here with every project that I do, I actually only want a few links over here. And one link I want is to a page that has my instruction projects on them. I think this is a great way to organize it. So watch how I'm going to do this. I'm going to go up to the settings tool for my entire site. That's the little cog wheel up here in the right. And I'm going to select Edit Site Layout. And now my sidebar becomes editable. I'm going to click on that. And I do not want to display a title to my sidebar. I just want it to be a menu. I don't want to automatically organize my navigation. If I do this, then every page I make, no matter what it is just going to automatically be displayed in the order that I made it in. It might rearrange if I choose to save my pages underneath other pages when I go to create it for the first time. But I'm just going to eliminate all that and just say organize my navigation. Now I want to show something to you. So I selected that and I'll click on OK. And you'll notice, I'll click on close. Notice what happened to my menu bar. Everything disappeared because when I go to organize my navigation bar manually, like I did, then I lose everything except the sitemap. This is a link that is automatically put in that takes you to an overview of your entire site, all the pages that you make. This is a handy thing to have when you're early in your site development, but I actually don't like including it because I think it clutters things up a little bit. So I am going to go back to Edit Site Layout, and I'm going to click on this, and this is where I can add pages to my navigation. Also notice that I can deselect the sitemap option. So I'm going to do that, and now I'm going to add a page to this, and the first thing I want to do is put my home page at the top. I'll click on OK, and I have to do this, unfortunately, I have to do it one page at a time. So I know I want my home page up there. I'm going to go add another page, and I'm going to add the About Me page underneath it. Now if I wanted my About Me page to be at the top above the home, I could select it in this window and click the up arrow, and then it rearranges my pages. If I wanted About Me to be a subpage of home, then watch what I can do. I can put it underneath home and then bump it over to the right, and now in my menu, well, I'll show you what that does. I'll close this. Now you'll notice that as part of my home page, a subpage is going to be the About Me page. And that's not a bad way to do it as far as About Me. But so one thing that I want is I want a link up here that says the word instruction on it. And then I want all my instruction projects, project 1 and 2. I'm going to pretend projects 1 and 2 relate to instruction. So in order for me to fix that, first of all, I'm going to create a page called Instruction, and this is the way the page is going to look in my main menu. Instruction, I'll create it. Now on my instruction page, I'm going to decide that this is going to be a menu page for all the instruction related projects that I do. So I'm going to have project number 1 is my my first project, and you know what I'm going to do? Because it looks and works a lot better, I'm going to annotate my link. So I'm going to indent it here, and I'm going to say this link presents a page with my project about, I don't know, I'll just put worthwhile learning for now. Could be anything. So that's my project 1, and I'm going to put a link to my project 2 page. So I'm going to bump my thing back, and I'm going to write project number 2. And here I'll annotate this, and I will say this page presents, I like this page better than this link. This page presents my lesson idea using Google Earth. I don't know, I'm just making this up right now. Could be anything. Using, lesson idea. There we go. And again, you can annotate it however you want. Now I'm going to put a link to my project number 1 page from the title of it. So I'm going to click on the link option here, and I'm going to select project 1. There it is. Click OK. I'm going to select project 2. Click on the link. Select project 2. Click OK. I'm going to save that. Now I have a menu page here that's fairly clean. Okay, it's fairly clean. One thing I don't like about this page, though, is that it has the option to add files, and I'm not going to add files to this page. I definitely want to keep the comments page up so that the teacher, in this case me, can add information to this page, feedback over it. But I do want to clean this part up, so watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up to the setting, and I'm going to go to page settings now, and I'm going to remove the allow attachments. Click save, and now that disappears. So it's a little bit cleaner here. Notice, though, that it's not in my main menu over here. That's because I have to add this page to my main menu. So again, follow me here because you're going to have to do this a lot. I'm going to go to Edit Site Layout, and I am going to click on the navigation bar, and I'm going to add a page to this. And in this case, I want to add the instruction page. So I click OK. And I don't want to indent it. It's going to be its own. It doesn't have a subpage. I click that, and I click Close. And now you'll notice over here in my menu, if I'm on my home page, I can always get to my instruction menu by going here. And here is my instruction menu. So over here on the left, I might only have my home page, my instruction page, one for management, one for community building, one for professional development or PD. And that might be the only thing I have over here on the left. That would be a super clean, easy menu over here. And again, what that would look like is I'll create a new page called, I'll put community building first. Okay, I'm going to create that. This is going to be my menu page, and I will save it. And let's say also that I want to create another page called PD. Create it. I know I have at least one project coming up that would be part of my professional development. I suppose the whole site is. And then management was another page. I'll just put management. Create it. Speedy quick. These are going to be my menu pages. I'll edit every time I create a new page. But notice again that over here on my left, it does not show up in my menu because I have to add them. And let me show you one more thing about adding pages to your menu. I'm going to go to Edit Site Layout. I'll click on Navigation. I will add my page. Let's say that I put professional development first. And let's add another page. And let's say that I put management. And let's say that I add another page and I put community building. Okay, so here are my pages. But then I think, oh, wait a minute, this isn't the order that I want them in my menu. I really want community building next under instruction. So in order to move them around, I just click on community building, bump up my arrow and until it gets underneath instruction. I'm going to click professional development and move it down. And there you have it. So now I'll click on close, and you'll notice that I have my entire main menu here organized. Okay, so that is it. In the next video, because I'm about to run out of time, in the next video I am going to show you how to organize, if I wanted to change my menu layout a little bit, also fix my title up here because this is not a cool looking, it looks messy up here. This should say something indicative of what the site really is, not just my URL title. And also I want to address in this in the video something that I would want to do on the home page that I'm going to recommend that you do as well. So that's what I'm going to show you in the next short video.